There's a world out there, a world waiting for you. Waiting to be explored. Waiting for you to leave your mark. Question is, are you ready for takeoff? To see places you never imagined. We fly so you can touch the sky. Captain Flacco invites you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the views as we take the skies. Welcome to That Flight Sim channel. As always, happy flying.
What's going on, fellow simmers, watchers, loyal fans of That Flight Sim channel? Welcome back for another random, spontaneous live stream. And yep, you can see we're doing things a little different today. This will be a quick one, but guys, we wanted to hop on DCS and show you what we've got with the mighty A-10. This, of course, being part of the Enemy Within campaign that we've talked about. Let me go ahead and pause it real quick. So, real quick, the Enemy Within campaign is a payware campaign that you have to purchase for the simulator here for DCS World. But guys, it is one of the most classic campaigns that we've had available for this sim and this module specifically. And as you can see, we've got the Warthog ready to go. We've got GBU-12s, Mark 82s, we've got unguided rockets, and it looks like we had a Sidewinder, and of course, the targeting pod. Flying under no other than Moody Air Force Base's Flying Tigers, one of the world's famous A-10 wings there. So anyways, guys, we're gonna hop in, and today's mission is gonna have us doing a training sortie with some friendly Polish F-16s. So let's go ahead and unpause. There are the Vipers down there firing up right now. They'll be taxiing by us here shortly, and let's get this bird started, shall we? Well, let's get the battery on, AC gens on, inverters on. We get the APU going. Let me throw the seat down. There we go. Actually lower the music a little bit here. There we go. Start up all this fun stuff. Let's set the light switch down. Precision flash. Oxygen's on. APU is stable, nice and running. Let's get left engine started. There she goes. Oh, forgot my APU generator there. Let's go ahead and engage the pre-flight built-in test. There go the Vipers. Looks like they've got some AGM-65s on the right wings and GBU-38s on the left, so you'll be seeing. This mission's pretty cool. It's pretty much going to have us set an orbit over a target range, and we'll be calling airstrikes in with the Vipers. Alright, number 2 coming online. Get our displays on. Let's uncage our backup attitude indicator. Let's get our radios on. Should have turned that on quickly here. Okay. Let's get our countermeasures powered on, but let's set it to standby right now. We don't need anything like that on. Okay, we've got RPM increasing for number 2. Hey, Flight 365, thanks for tuning in, man. No worries, man. It's all good. Sometimes YouTube will let you know, won't let you know, so you know how it goes, man. But don't worry about it, man. We just appreciate being here today and hanging out with us. Like I said, we're trying to do something a little different here today with DCS World. It is one of the other platforms that I predominantly run as well. So thanks for being here, man. All right, so engines are on. Let's go ahead and kill the APU. APU generator is off. Let's bring up our TAT display. Let's go to the CDU here. So while that's coming on, let's go ahead and deploy our speed brakes. Let's go ahead and cycle flaps. Oh, the flap lever is actually behind the throttles here. You can't see it, but we do have the flap needle here showing us the position. So let's deploy them. Cycle them up. And let's put them at takeoff for maneuvering. There goes the first Viper. Let's do a flight controls check. Everything feels smooth. Go ahead the HUD, let it ready. And while we're sitting here, let's confer with our knee board. Pretty handy here to have it, guys, so you can see all your frequencies and stuff like that. So right now we got to switch our radio to 1:33 a.m. Let me give them a call. I should have called them first to get startup clearance.
Cavalletti, Dodge 1-1, request startup. Dodge 1-1, Cavalletti, clear for startup, wind 087 at 4 meters per second.
Hey, Flight 365. Yeah, man. DCS World has come a long way. So I don't know how old you are or how long you've been in the sim community, but this whole platform originates from Lock-On Modern Air Combat, which is like the early to mid 2000s. And so they took that graphics engine and started developing it and making it better, and it gets better and better by the year as they update it. So yeah, man, you can't go wrong. Obviously, we don't have the level of detail on the floor as we could find on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. But at the same time, the modeling and the fidelity that you get on the aircraft here, especially fighters, you can't beat it, man. I don't like flying fighters on Flight Sim, just because I feel they feel unnatural. But when you get to DCS World, you realize, like, wow, this is what a fighter should feel like. So it's pretty awesome, man. Anyways, guys, we're doing this quick startup. Again, I'm not following through the all the procedures. Like right now, I should have tested my fuel indicator, make sure that it worked. I should have checked my indicator lights, but I'm trying to just get this going pretty quick. Let's just check them anyways. Yep, everything is lighting up. And as you can see here on the knee board, so frequencies for today, so Dodge 01 is the group call sign. That's going to be me and my wingman over there. We'll be broadcasting over 300.3 AM, so let's go ahead and switch that over. 300.3, and Overload and Viper flight will be on 144.5 AM. So while INS is lining up, let's go ahead and add this waypoint. Oh, INS is ready. Let's go ahead, set nav, EGI. Oh, what am I missing? I know. My SAS switches. I knew I had something missing. There we go. Alright, so we're ready to go. Let me just add these coordinates real quick here. So we're going to switch this over to waypoint on the CDU. And we're going to add a new waypoint. So it's going to be on 38 Tango. 38 Tango, which is... There we go. And it'll be Lima Lima 6055 8587 8587. There we go. We've got it now. We'll call that range, or let's call it target. So TGT. There we go. All right, in the meantime, let's leave a steer point flight plan. Let's go ahead and call the ground crew. Let them know that we're ready to taxi out to remove those chocks. So let me go.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks. Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Switching our mastered mode. Let's get nose wheel steering engaged. Alright, 2, let's get the hell out of here. Let's go. Let me call A-10C.
Cobble Eddy. Dodge 1-1. Request taxi to runway.
Let's do a quick brake check.
Dodge 1-1. Cobble Eddy. Clear to taxi to runway 7.
There we go. Number 2's rolling. Alright, boys and girls, so here we go. We're gonna get heading down to runway 7. And it looks like we've got Peter Wasmuth. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that last name there, bud. But yes, the A-10 is the #1 bird. And to be honest, when I started DCS World back in 2011, 2010, somewhere around there, this is all I wanted to fly, man. And as well, this is one of the reasons I enlisted in the Air Force several years ago. Well, over 10, 12 years ago now. It's because I wanted to be able to fly this thing in real life. And well, life took a turn for something else and can't complain, so this is as close as I'm gonna get. Anyways, guys, let's get this thing ready. Takeoff trim is set. I'm taxiing all over the place here, good lord. Let's set this to standby. Let's get our landing light on. Nav light, let's set it to steady. Anti-collision on. And let's get the pitot heat on. Get our mirrors.
Cobble Eddy. Dodge 1-1. Request takeoff.
Come on, number 2. You're kind of slacking back there. We got a mission to do. Oh, let me get my Jahimics on. There we go. We got some cool symbology. Alright, approach in is clear. Departure in is clear. I'm just going to roll with it, guys.
Dodge 1-1. Unable to clear for takeoff.
Oh, that's too sad.
Dodge 1-1. Cobble Eddy. You are
Airspeed's
clear for
alive.
takeoff already. Climb 300 at QFE 29.89.
Alright, we're going to be applying some backstick pressure here, and we're just going to hold it, guys. We're going to hold it till that nose starts to come up, and we're going to relieve pressure. There we go. And we're going to let her rotate. Look at that. Buttery smooth, guys. That's the secret with the Warthog. Gear up. Flaps coming up. Alright, we've got the first waypoint dead ahead. So what we can do is, let's go over to our left MFD there. So we're going to use the left coolie hat command, long. And it's going to set that as our SOI, or sensor of interest. And now, we can kind of play around there with the settings. So as you can see, I can zoom out, I can zoom in. And those commands, to zoom in and zoom out, it's using the DMS switch, or the DMS switch on the stick. Which would be this switch right here. That's your DMS switch, your data management switch, I believe it's called. I can zoom in, zoom out. I can then move the cursor around if I wanted to with my TDC. But anyways, we're en route. So the objective today is to get airborne. Let me actually check my radios real quick. Yep, I knew it. They switched it around.
Okay, turning toward waypoint 2, we're going to climb to Angels 1-5.
There we go.
Go ahead and push 144.5. Roger, good to go.
So there you go. So because this campaign is custom made, it has its custom scripts. If you don't tune into the right frequencies at the right time, you're gonna miss out on very, very valuable information. And today's sortie is important to be able to communicate freely and making sure we're on the same freaks, because we have to communicate with a flight of F-16s. Anyways, let's go ahead and set our countermeasures to manual, no longer on standby. And let's go ahead and tell...
Please do. This is the fastest security jump off without that 12. Yeah, let's use them on the first run, then switch to rockets. Roger that.
So as you can see, the custom script there, they're talking. Obviously, one of the voices is yourself, but yeah, if you're not tuning into the frequencies, guys, you're gonna miss out and you're gonna hate yourself, and you probably won't be able to complete the mission because you won't know what are the objectives. Alright, so we're on track to waypoint 2. And you can see over there, those 2 circles. I believe those are the Vipers. Yep, according to the data link info there on the crosshair. Looks like those Vipers are at 15,000. And they're doing 300 knots. So they're over there waiting for us. They're going to rejoin with us according to our waypoint sheet here. So let's go ahead and reset our AM radio to 144.5. I always got to get to this button over here. There we go, 144.5. And that frequency will be used for Overlord, which is AWACS. They're the air boss right now, or air battle manager is the technical term. And then we've got Viper flight on the same frequency, so it'll be easy. And if you guys remember a few minutes ago before takeoff, I created a waypoint for the range using those coordinates that you can see down here on the notes. You'll see how that comes in handy on the A-10. So if you guys have watched us on Flight Sim, you guys know that when we fly airliners, we're using that McDo or that FMC, for example, on the Boeing aircraft. And it's the same thing here, guys. We have a mini FMC pretty much right there. And what you have the power to do with that is to create waypoints and steer points. And eventually you get to the point where you can have all your sensors look at that particular area. And it makes life easier, man. So when you're looking for targets, when you're looking for somewhere to go find some bad guys, which you will see in this mission, it's going to be very handy. So just keep watching us, and let's see how we can do this tonight. Or today, I should say. Alright, so we are about 6.6 miles away from waypoint 2. Number 2's back there. He's trailing. Let me tell him to rejoin. Let's go with echelon left.
Flight, go, echelon left.
Let's slow it down.
Copy.
While we're getting up here, let's go ahead and power on our TGP. So the TGP is the targeting pod. You can see it right there. Off our right wing on one of the outboard stations. That is the life, the bread and butter of the A-10, guys. That is the eyes. That's what's going to help you find everything. From ground targets to air targets to finding infantry, you name it. So we got to let it power up. We got to let it do its warm up, go through its built-in test and all the good stuff. And it'll be ready by the time we need it. Let me set the autopilot real quick here. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the path hold. There we go. Alright, so there we go. We're getting prompted. Make sure that you're on the correct frequency and press spacebar to contact Viper 01. 144.5 AM, 144.5. Let's send it.
Viper 1-1, Viper 1-1, Dodge 1-1. Passing waypoint 2, rejoin at flight level 150. Dodge 1-1, Viper 1.
And we should see them joining here shortly, guys. There they are. They're inbound. You can see those circles. The numbers underneath are the distance to us. So they are closing in. Alright, 2, where are you at, man? He's way back there, 3 miles. Hey, Fly 365, don't worry about it, man. I appreciate you hanging out today and watching us for a few minutes. And yeah, don't worry about it, man. We're definitely going to be doing some more live streams. I told Flockwell I want to do some more of DCS World, so just keep an eye out for us, man. Enable the notifications on our channel. But thanks for following us, and man, thanks for being part of our community here, man. So have a good one, bud. Alright, guys, there are the Vipers inbound. Check that out, man. That's got to be a little intimidating. We're on the slow pig, and you've got 2 Vipers in hot. Woo.
And Viper 1-1, Dodge 1-1, we've got you visual. Looking good. Welcome to Georgia. Dodge 1-1, Viper. Thanks. Nice to find together with us, Viper. Well, there's a lot of us that wouldn't mind jumping into that F-16 you're flying, so feelings mutual. Yes, she's nice to fly, and also very popular, while the A-10 is flown exclusively Why the U.S.? Well, that's because we keep the best equipment for ourselves. We only export costly and overrated stuff, like F-35s. Half the globe's gonna be flying those things. I can imagine. So the A-10 is perfect platform for the enemy like this. Hope we can build these as well. Well, I'm sure you will. The CLA and their friends have been keeping us busy almost around the clock. You're gonna have plenty to do. Roger that. Looking forward to it.
Oh man, my wingman's embarrassing me. He should have been here on my left wing, and look, I've got 2 Vipers coming in hot, escorting me on my right wing. Come on, number 2, what are you doing back there? He's probably busy on TikTok or something. Alright, let's go through the in-flight briefing anyways.
Alright, let's repeat the main points of the training. We're gonna anchor north of the range. You guys are gonna push to your station. Our targets are located about 1 mile to the west of the waypoint. Roger that. Okay, they're gonna scan the AO for any surprises. If we don't see any, on my mark, you're gonna engage the tanks using your AGMs, and you're gonna attack the air defenses with GPUs. Once the air defenses are down, you guys are gonna return to the anchor point. We're gonna go in with bombs and guns. Famous Avenger. Once we've splashed all the targets, we're gonna form up an RTB. Sounds simple enough, right? We're ready when you are.
Well, you heard it, guys.
My mark to break formation. Let me know when you arrive on station. We'll check our targets and clear you hot. Roger that. Waiting for the mark.
Alright, so when you reach waypoint 3, press spacebar to order Viper to move on station. As you guys heard, we're pretty much going to be playing a little bit of airborne forward air controller and circling above the range. And we're going to be calling out targets for them, kind of unofficially, because they already have their targets plotted with for their not their Vipers, their AGM-65 Mavs and their GBU-38s. So we just pretty much go around the target range on a nice orbit, just ready to come in and clean up after they're done. There we go. There's number 2. It's about time, buddy. Alright. So, we already know that waypoint 3 is dead ahead of us. And if you can see on the Jahimics, or the helmet-mounted display, the next waypoint is the range, but you don't see that waypoint that I created, right? That we called it TGT. So check it out. Just aft here of the CDU, you have your steer point selection. Right now we're on flight plan, but look what happens when we go to mission. Aha! So there we go. We've got our target area now showing as part of our, I guess you could say, nomenclature on the helmet-mounted display. So, let's go ahead and get the TGP fired up. Let's go coolie hat, which you can do going right. Let's go air to ground. And because we are still on the mission, we can use our TDC. Oh, wait, I got a comment. Yeah, Peter, sometimes the altimeter stays stuck on pneumatic mode. Right now, I don't know if this is a bug that I'm having with this campaign or something, but yeah, it's been doing that a lot lately. But either way, I'll be switching over to my radar altimeter here, just because of the terrain features. But thanks for pointing it out, bud.
Warning.
You definitely know what you're talking about, and you definitely caught that. Not a lot of people would have caught that, so that's pretty awesome. Alright, guys, so hear it out. We are on the mission selection, right? You can see that little diamond here on the hood, that little asterisk, is telling us that the hood is set as the sensor of interest. So, what we're going to do is go ahead and, wait, let me do something real quick. Okay, we're still 15 miles from waypoint 3. We're good. So, with the hood SOI, we're going to press T or DMS switch up. And you can see it's cycling through the waypoints. Range, egress. There we go. Target is now the speed, or the specific point of interest. So, we're going to go coolie hat right long. Then we're going to go, I believe this is the China hat, forward long. Yep. And now, check it out. Our TGP is now looking in the general direction of the target area. And would you look at that? We've got tally on ground targets. Let's go ahead and switch to black hot, white hot. And now we can scan for targets. So now we know we're on the right track, guys. But you see how amazing the A-10 is. When everything works together, it's designed to make pilots' life easier, man. And of course, easier means deadlier. Alright, 11 miles from waypoint 3, as you can see in our flight plan. Alright, freaks are so good. Let's get our IFF on. Not that we're really using it anyways. So to give you a quick overview of what's going to happen here today, guys, we're going to be circling above the target area over there just to our 3 o'clock. And this training sortie comes with a little surprise, and you guys will see here in a little bit. Alright, let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit. We're a little bit tight on time today. Alright, let's break the autopilot. Oh yeah, hello. Alright, Viper, let's go ahead and break off.
You're cleared off. Proceed to your anchor point. Dodge 1-1, Viper 1-1. Break information. Pushing to waypoint 3.
Alright, they're breaking off.
Alright, Dooley, let's get sensors in and check out our targets. Roger that.
There they go, the burners on the Vipers, so they're going to get a little bit higher than we are. And again, because the TGP is on our right wing, we're going to establish a right-hand orbit over the target area. And I'm going to try to stay pretty wide, because last time I did this mission, I was right underneath the Vipers as they were dropping GBUs and Mavericks, so probably not the brightest idea. And I bet you if I did that in a real-world sortie, I'd probably be stripped of my wings. But, you know.
Yeah, it works as briefed. Tally 3 tanks, 4 AAA emplacements, 8 trucks, and a bunker. Yeah, lead copies.
Yep, so we got eyes on the targets there. So today the F-16s will attack these tanks first, and then they'll move in for some AAA installments that are around the target area. Man, I forgot about how to get that pneumatic flag to go away. I might be missing something on the startup, to be honest. Alright, we're entering the theater area. Let's go ahead and start recording here. Let's set it... let's keep it in the hood. So if this was a real-world target, obviously we would have been fenced in by now. So we've had weapons ready to go and all that good stuff. So we're actually going to bring up the DCS, or the Digital Stores Management System. And that way we can configure our bomb drops and all that. But look at that, guys. While we're orbiting or getting ready for our orbit, we have eyes on the targets. Not a problem. And we should be getting a call here shortly. All we're waiting is for a Viper flight to let us know they're on station and ready for tasking. And you can see the symbology there, right? As we zoom in, you can see that diamond getting tighter and tighter between the center of those crosshairs. And as we zoom out, it opens up, and then if we press the China hat forward short, it opens up even more. So it takes some time, guys, to learn all this stuff, but it's very intuitive.
On station. Targets waiting for your mark.
Alright, let's go ahead. Altitude hold. Let's keep this orbit going.
And Viper 1-1, Dodge 1-1. Be advised you are cleared hot on the armor with the EM-65. Viper 1-1, copy. In hot with 65 against armor.
So there we go. There on that range. That is the control authority there. That they've got those bunkers and those offices. They are watching the range.
And Viper 1-1, Dodge 1-1. Be advised, SADL is sweet.
So you see that? That blue dashed lines? That's showing me through the data link what their sensors are looking at right now. And what they've determined as their specific points of interest, right? Or sensor points of interest, I should say. So, if you could take a guess, right there on those two wedding cake looking castles, the green ones, those are the targets, and the blue lines are tracing back to their position. So they're coming in hot now, and they're going to be doing their run with the Mavericks. So let's watch the fireworks. Hey, Peter, let's try it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. I think I'm missing something in the startup. I've been doing some pretty quick startups, nothing official. So I'm pretty sure I'm missing something, and that's why the pneumatic flag is still engaged. But thanks for the heads up, man. Something to try out. See if we can get it to go away. That way I don't look like a total dweeb, right? Total noob flying this thing. Alright, come on, Viper Flight. Get some rifles out there. Come on. Yep, there it goes. I saw the contrail. Let's see the missiles inbound. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and speed it up a little bit. Shack. Oh, yeah. We got a couple impacts. Yep. Good job.
And Viper 1-1, Dodge 1-1, copies, confirm all 3 targets destroyed. You are now cleared hot on air defenses with GBUs. Contact went off. Viper 1 is from the west, against AAA with GBUs.
Alright, so AAAs are hard to see from the air like this. They are randomly installed around here. They're small little, pretty much AAA installments, so let's take a closer look with the TGP, see if we can find them. I'm probably going to end up relying on their data link. Yep, there we go. Ah, there you go. It's hard to see, man, with those colors. There they are. You can see the heat coming from the people operating it. So, if I was you guys, I would get out of there, man. Just a friendly hint. I don't know. Just a feeling. You might have a 500-pound smart bomb here headed your way in a bit. All right, let's go ahead and speed up the sim rate again for the sake of time. Let's get them to come in hot. All right, bombs away. So that's one Viper dropping in. Looks like second Viper is 7 miles behind in trail, somewhat. Let's see if this manpad is the one being targeted right now. There's the GBU 38s falling gracefully. Again, let's speed it up. Let's see.
Viper 1 to Pickle.
Ah, looks like those GBU-38s missed. Unless that was the other man-pad, actually. There's Viper 1-2, and see, once again, we are literally underneath them as 500-pound bombs are dropping right through us here. Not the smartest thing to do, guys. There we go. Look at our flight right there. Couple flares here. Yeah, this is way too close, man, for the live fire exercise. Oh, there we go. Hey, Peter. Yeah, I think I keep forgetting to do that before I take off. I think you're absolutely right, brother. I'll keep that in mind when I start up again for the next stream.
Viper 1-1. All 4 targets destroyed, returning to Hawg point. And Viper 1-1, Dodge 1-1, good hit. Dodge 1-1 is in hot against the remaining targets.
Alright, so I just set up a CCIP profile for myself. We're going to ripple off 6 Mark 82s with an interval spacing of 100 feet. You know what? Let me go back into that profile. Let's make that 75. I think I like 75. Keep it compact. Alright, Master Marm is coming on. That's all we need right now. Let's go ahead and arm the gun. Why not? If you're flying the A-10 and your gun is not armed, you are doing it wrong, boys and girls. Alright. So, let's look for the target areas. What I'm going to do is designate a SPI, and I'm going to tell number 2 to go ahead and start engaging down there. Let's see if I can spot. Kind of hard. Okay, there's the fireballs. There they are. Let me zoom in a little bit. I'm going to designate this as my SPI. And I'm going to tell him to go ahead and drop in hot. Engage with enemy ground targets, unguided bomb.
Engage targets of opportunity at my speed with unguided bombs.
There he goes. That looks beautiful. And now we should be seeing a blue line from his bird down to our target area. There it goes. So now that he's focused on that target, I'm going to focus on the other trucks that are just on the opposite end there. We're going to do one pass, and we're going to try to get those Mark 82s on target. So we are in CCIP mode, so I don't have to worry about the TGP. Alright, let's roll it over, boys and girls. Woo! There's the reticle, so we're going to hold it. We'll try to keep wings level on this steep dive.
Pull up, pull up.
Bombs away. Pulling off the target area. There we go, we got a couple impacts. Alright, 2 still setting up for his pass. So what we'll do is we'll come in for a strafing run there on those remaining targets. Switching the guns. There's number 2. Let's circle around. You know, any day now will be great, number 2. Alright, tally targets there, surviving amongst the flames. Once again, I'm getting in line here of my wingman, but whatever.
Pull up, pull up.
Take these soft armor's targets out. Not even soft armor, I think they're just trucks.
Pull up, pull up.
Alright,
Altitude,
breaking
altitude.
contact.
And Dodge 1-1. More
Altitude,
targets destroyed.
altitude. Pull up, pull up.
2, running in.
Thank you, finally. Come on, 2, put in some work. Showing up late to formation. Now can't even drop some bombs on time. Come on, man.
2, bombs away.
Okay, okay. He heard me. So somewhere up there, there's a couple of dumb bombs flying right now. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, they're inbound hot. Okay, okay, he got a good hit. Peter says try 66 feet. Copy, I'll try it in a second here and see if I can reset it. If not, no biggie, we'll keep flying like this. Alright, I gotta help my wingman out. He's taking way too long. Let's go with some rockets. We'll do single, out of the pod with each pickle press or weapon release button. Alright, let's hold it off. There you go, rockets.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.
I think I missed all those shots. Just being really conservative. Oh, we got one smoking. Alright, let's speed up the sim rate here, because by now we should be getting a call. There we go.
And Dodge 1-1, knock it off. Dodge 1-2, knock it off. Viper 1-1, knock it off. Viper 1-2, knock it off.
Alright.
And Overlord, Dodge 1-1. Be advised, all players knock it off. Standing by board. We have just received reports about a bomb attack west of Bonnie, 40 miles north of your location. And Overlord actual, Dodge 1-1 copies. We're heading that direction now.
Alright, pushing north. Waiting for the grid coordinates. We'll add the waypoint like we did earlier.
Overlord actual to all players. Update. We have reports about APC with Georgian markings 3 lakes west of the place of the bombing. They are shooting at civilians. This is your priority target. Location
Flight,
and destroy.
go, echelon left.
And Dodge 1-1 copies. Push north from current position. Free. Viper 1-1, Dodge 1-1. Did you copy Overlord's last? 5, 1-1, yes sir. We are tighter. We still have 165 left.
Alright, so we're gonna push closer to the north. We see the message history. I don't remember if they gave us coordinates. Nope. Alright, so we're gonna keep pushing that way. Yeah, let's go ahead and release those F-16s to go do some hurt.
And Viper 1-1, Dodge 1-1 copies. Locate and destroy that A-10C. Viper 1-1, accompany Hawg 65.
Alright, so there are the F-16s up there. They were orbiting. You can see the circles and trail. So they're going to be heading over now.
Dodge 1-1, requesting position of the enemy vehicle.
There we go.
Dodge 1-1, it is moving northeast on the road at grid 38 Tango. Lima Mike 3462. I repeat, Lima Mike 3462. And Dodge 1-1 copies, Lima Mike 3462.
APC 38 Tango.
All the time.
There we go. So we've got a target showing up now. So we got to clear this mountain ridge here, and then we'll be looking for that. Hey, Flucko, what's up? Hey, bud, I promise you, it's coming. We're on the way right now. We were in a training sortie.
Running in.
Alright, let's break autopilot. Let's head up that way. Viper flight is in hot. Look at them, man. They're hauling. Yeah, they're pushing 430 knots.
This is Viper 1-1, Connie armed with car, looks like a BTR on the road on front coordinates. Viper 1-1, this is Overlord Actual. That is your target. You are grid high. Viper 1-1, accompany Hawg 65.
Hey, Flacco, yeah, so like as I was saying, we changed. This went from a training sortie to a real-life sortie. We've got 2 Vipers that were dropping some ordnance for us at the range, and they've got 1 AGM-65 left, so you know exactly where this is heading. And as soon as they expend that round, it's time for us to go and blow some good stuff up, man. So I promise you, it is gonna happen. Let's speed it up now, shall we? Alright. Let me get TGP over here. Let's reset it. Just be lazy. Let's take a look down there, shall we? So, that armored vehicle should be somewhere on the road. I always lose it. Come on, Viper flight. Get that rifle off. I can't see anything yet. Kind of hard to see as well. Hey, Cheesehead! Welcome back in, brother! You can see, today we can't offer cheese, bud. We don't have the what do you call it? The air stewards on board. Unfortunately, the A-10 does not have a cabin like that. Alright, if these Vipers don't start engaging, I'm gonna have to go in and do a gun run myself. So, what's going on? Come on. Let's get the autopilot on so I can focus on getting some eyes on target. Running in? Where the hell are you? Oh my god. My wingman's been back there fighting the range by himself this whole time. Come on, man.
Flight, join up.
What? Oh, now he's RTB. Okay, bud. Go ahead and head home. Thanks. Oh yeah, cheesehead. That's a good idea, man. You can definitely get it. Get the Air Force to drop in some cheese. All right, looks like we've got a tally on the APC, guys. Somewhere in there. Somewhere in that general. Oh, there he goes. Got him. He's about to explode, guys. There you go, Flacco. You're about to see something happen. Woo! Bye-bye, buddy. He dead. He dead.
Overlord to all players. We confirm direct hit with extreme secondary explosions. Look at that. Must have been carrying a lot of explosives.
All right, let's get our GPUs ready.
Dodge 1-1, Overlord actual. New tasking. Stand by.
Uh-oh.
And Dodge 1-1 is standing by. We have information about heavy machine gun fire being directed at civilian buildings.
What?
Shooters are located in a forest at grid 38 Tango, Lima Lake 3658. Locate and suppress all aggressors.
So we're gonna call these MGs for machine gun fire, aka you about to be dead. Let's go ahead and press spacebar.
And Dodge 1-1 copies. Lima Mike 3658 hidden there now.
Oh, there! I see tracer fire, guys. Let's go.
Miles south from the town city center. Yeah, copy that. Keep your eyes open for tracers.
There we go. They're in that tree line. Yep. Come on, you bastards. Gonna be hard to see them there. There we go. Got tally on one. You're done, buddy. You are done. Alright, breaking contact here. Master arm is on. Let's go, laser arm. Flacco, you better be watching, man. I'm about to make you proud here. Got GPU 12s ready to go. Woo! Kind of hard to see those trucks, man. They're hiding right in that tree line, so I'm hoping my TGP is holding. And Pickle. GBU away. And laser firing. There we go. Look at that thing tracking that laser. They're in for a bad day. And now we're going to watch the fireworks. Boom! Shack. Alright, good target. Good kill. Good kill. Oh, hello, friend. What are you doing here? It's kind of funny. I don't think he saw his buddy right next to him just blow up to pieces, so we'll give him the message here. We'll let him know. We don't tolerate that kind of stuff here, baby. This is the US of A. Somebody cue the Screeching Eagle. Alright. Let's get this bird turned around. Oh man, yeah, these boys are... They came up to wake up the neighborhood with some heavy machine gun fire, and I came to wake them up with some 500-pound smart bombs right on their foreheads. Alright, 8 seconds to go. 7, 6. Hold her steady, hold her steady. Holding weapon release. Pickle. GPU away. Autopilot on. And lasers firing. Ooh, that's menacing. Look at that thing flying. Literally flying. Better say a prayer, boys. Yahtzee. Woo! God, that is satisfying. Alright. Oh, hello. Got another friend hiding there. God, these guys are trying to be smart, but now we're going in with some rockets. Now we're a little bit light. We've got the bombs off. We've got GPUs off. Dropping some flares. You see that diamond on the hood? That's where my TGP was looking at. That's where the rockets are going. I gotta be careful though. They do have some heavy machine guns back there.
Pull up, pull up.
Multiple impacts. Just a few more. Break it off. I'm pretty sure I've got splash on that one. I'm over here flying with my lights on. Just, you know, making myself an easier target. What the hell is that? I don't have them on data link. Hopefully those are friendlies. That's not AWACS. Alright, I see a... Yep, I see a fire pit. I know we've got one more in there at least hiding. I think he saw what happened to his friends and he's running off, so... Alright, let's set this to standby. Looks like the gimbal is doing his thing, so... Again, let's start tracking here. Alright, where are you, buddy? Where are you? Oh! No. Gonna take a few seconds, guys. I gotta get eyes on that target, wherever he's hiding. Oh, look who decided to join the party. Alright, let me get the autopilot to hold here while I try to scan this guy out. I know he's in there somewhere. And you know what? We're going to finish this off with some guns. Come on, buddy. Where you at? Yeah, that'd be pretty annoying in real life. You're trying to find somebody out there, you can't see them. Hey, Cheesehead, don't worry about it, man. The live stream was on Monday, and to be honest, man, Flacco and I just had a rough time. It wasn't really a really good live stream. We were having issues flying the Black Square Duke. Flacco had some PC issues as well on the software end. It was just annoying. Oh, I thought I made contact, but that's just a blown up vehicle. Where the hell is this guy at, man? I feel like I'm wasting my watcher's time here, and I'm wasting my own time. I'm about to cheat. I'm about to use the drone camera and go through the woods and find him. Yeah, that's definitely the blown up truck. Yep. You can see how the campaign makes it a little harder too, guys, because Now I'm trying to find one single vehicle in between these trees, and you can see obviously all the foliage and the leaves get in the way of tracking somebody, and I'm annoyed. You know what? We're gonna use technology to help us. So let's get the drone camera out. Oh yeah. Where's that area here? Let's see. There we go. There's the smoke. Let's see where the sucker's at. I can't get eyes on him from above, so I have to do what technology allows me to do. Let's stalk him out. God, doing this with track IR is kind of difficult sometimes, guys. I apologize. So there are his buddies burning up. I might have to do a low pass and draw fire from him just to see if that'll get his attention, because I don't see him. Oh, hello. That's who we're waiting for right here? This guy? This supply truck? Alright. Alright. Now I know where he's at, generally speaking. Could be somewhere in there. Come on, there you go. Tally on target. All right, breaking off. Let's finish this guy off in true A-10 fashion, baby. Yep. Cue in the bird. Because we're going in with guns, baby. And even though it's an unarmored truck there, I'm going to let him have hell. Going in with guns. Here we go. Oh, forgot to turn my gun on. There we go. That'll help.
Pull up, pull up.
And Overlord Dodge 101. Be advised, target's been destroyed. Appears the shooting has stopped. Dodge 1-1, Overlord Actual. Great work. Great. All flights are cleared to RTB. And Dodge 1-1 copies. You can show us RTB at this time. 5-1-1, returning to base.
Alright. Well, there we have it, guys. We just had a little fun here with the A-10 on a training sortie. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the autopilot. We're going to haul it back to base. So you guys can see me land the dirty pig, the Hawg. Captain Flacco, I like the vocals there. Caw-caw, caw-caw. I don't know if that was a screaming eagle or what, but I just sounded more like a crow. So there's that. You know, I just embarrassed myself here. No biggie. Anyways, let's go back to flight plan.
5-1-1 to Dodge lead. Go ahead, Viper 1-1. 5-1-1, just to make sure it's every sortie looks like this one. Yeah, just about. And since seizure of large amounts of Georgian equipment and armor by the CLA, things are only going to get worse. How was that even possible? Don't get me started on this one. Just go ahead and land for us. We'll go ahead and talk at the briefing. Roger that. See you there.
Alright, so now that these two are done talking, we're going to go ahead and speed it up. But yeah, guys, as you can see, the A-10 is pretty much my favorite module. It's been around the longest right now, besides the Black Shark module that you guys probably know about. But this is always my dream aircraft to fly in real life, and when I got my opportunities to learn this bird over 12 years ago on the original DCS A-10C, I felt like I had, you know, accomplished my dream, and here we are today in an even greater version of it. So if you seem a little intimidated by the A-10, don't. I promise you, there's a lot to learn. But once you learn all the buttons and switches and sensors, guys, you are unstoppable. And plus, the beauty of the A-10 is you're virtually unlimited with fuel. Not really, but the loiter time and play time of this aircraft is insane. You can hang out a target all day and you don't even notice that your fuel has depleted and she'll keep flying. So there's the base dead ahead. Let me see if number 2 is with me. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and break autopilot. We're gonna take it low. He's gonna follow me. We're actually going against the traffic pattern now, but oh well. Let's go with countermeasure standby. Let's get our lights on. Get some speed brakes out here for a moment. Hey, Cheesehead, yeah, I think I've heard of Roblox. I'm not too familiar with what it is, but I didn't know that they had planes like that, man. I mean, but again, I don't have any idea of what that is, so I'm out of touch, man. I'm an old school guy. Like to stick to flight sim stuff, some FPS shooters here and there, and we also do some racing here and there, so. Alright, so we're not going to call the tower at all. What we're going to do is we're going to come in. Let's get some speed up. And I will command 2 to RTB as we're over the runway.
RTB.
Yeehaw! See you later, buddy. Alright, so he's going to do his own thing. We're going to set up for the approach here. Let's get the boards out. We're slowing her down. Gear coming down. Flaps down. And we're trimming this thing to keep it afloat. There we go. Landing light coming on. Cheese said, quick, bring out the butter. Hell, oh no, that was Flacco. That was Flacco. Hell yeah. Bring it out, baby. We're going to teach you a thing or two here tonight. Or today, I should say. Good lord. Oh, let's get some power. Let's get some power. Look at this dirty pig. A little bit high on our approach. There we go, we're on AOA, right? You see the donut there on the AOA indicator. Maintaining proper speed. Give it a little throttle. And we're gonna bring her down. We're gonna bring her down, boys and girls. Oh! Oh! Oh my goodness! Somebody bring the toast for my butter! Sorry guys, I'm very excited, and my wife's out of the house, so I get to scream and say a lot of stupid stuff, so. Well, guys, welcome back to Copaletti, where we took off about an hour ago. Thank you for joining us on this sortie. Again, this is part of that campaign called The Enemy Within. Pretty much one of the most famous campaigns created for DCS A-10. And I believe it was by Baltic Dragon. I could be wrong, though. I could be messing it up. There we go. Mission complete. Woohoo! Alright, landing light off. Let's go ahead and get the anti-collision light off. Let's keep our precision to flash. Pitot heat off. And let's taxi with style, baby. Canopy open. Hey, Peter, man, I appreciate it, bud. And thank you for interacting and trying to point out the pneumatic flag on the altimeter, man. It always helps when we've got people that know what they're looking at, and they're willing to help us out, man. And we love that, man. We love the interaction. So thanks for subscribing. Keep us watching, man, or keep watching us, I should say. We have a lot of Flight Sim 2020 content. If you haven't checked out our channel, definitely do. But me and Flacco are trying to diversify it a little bit, kind of reach some more people out there. So really, really appreciate you being here, man. All right, let's set the TGP off. That should have been off a long time ago. We don't need the stability augmentation system. I believe that's what it stands for, SAS. Woo! Look at this bad boy. Taxiing with the boards out. Doesn't get any better than that. Yeah, Flacco, we got to get you on board, man, and do some more flying. I think, like I said, the A-10, I think it is probably one of the more complicated, more systems-heavy one, but I don't know, man. For some reason, I learned it, and I feel so relaxed with it, you know? Like, I know everything, every button. But, guys, it also helps out when you have a good HOTAS system at home. So, I had I started with the Cytec or the Logitech X56 Rhino. And that has plenty of buttons and switches, and I mapped everything out, and it helped out. And then I ended up making the switch over to WinWing with the Orion 2 HOTAS with the metal Warthog. And it's pretty much just like the famous Thrustmaster Warthog, except it's metal, and the joystick is on Hall sensors instead of the typical ball and socket setup. And guys, I can't express it enough how amazing it is to fly with this gear. I've got the WinWing Orion pedals as well. I've got their F15EX throttle set up on the Orion 2 throttle base. And guys, it completely revolutionized how I fly in DCS. So many buttons, so many switches, so many options. And having a metal stick that is exactly the same thing you're seeing here between me and the sim is amazing. So definitely check out WinWing. They are amazing. You can't beat their prices. And they're tremendous quality, man. I am beyond impressed. So we're not sponsored by them. Maybe one day we will. I don't know. But we can't recommend them enough. And as always, number 2 showing up late, man. God, what an embarrassment. I'm over here trying to show off how amazing this campaign is, and this guy's over here doing his own thing. Alright, brakes on. Let's call the crew chief here to get some chocks.
Chief, place the wheel chocks. Copy.
Alright,
Wheel chocks are now in place.
let's go ahead and unarm that ejection seat. Let's kill the engines. 1 and 2. Let's shut the displays down. I should have caged this before I shut off. There we go. Turn off the kick you, jitters. Turn it off. Don't need the anti-skid now. Turn this off. Boost pumps off. Track IR doing his thing as always. Good lord. Yeah, track IR gets annoying, guys. Alright, oxygen off. We don't need the CDU anymore. We don't need the EGI. We can have the lights off. Let's turn off the bleed air supply. Pitot heat is off. We turn that off on the taxiway there. Countermeasures is off. Everything is off. Shut that master caution. Take off the nose wheel steering. And let's go ahead and kill the inverter. Let's kill the gens. Before I do that, let me extend the boarding ladder. Yeah, there we go. Boarding ladder is out, so I can get off this freaking bird, man. But if this was real world, I would never get out of it, man. I'd live on this thing forever. So, I mean, look at it, man. It is the sexiest, ugly plane that there is in existence, man. I don't know how you cannot like this thing, man. And again, guys, I know some of you guys prefer to fly on Flight Sim 2020, flying some jets, just for the sake of flying around and having a good time. But if you guys want full fidelity, accurate flight models that feel like the real plane, come on to DCS, guys. I highly, highly encourage it. Don't be afraid to learn. It's awesome, guys. So, let's go ahead and kill the battery last minute here. There we go. We've got a cold cockpit now. Everything is ready. I wish there was a feature I could just jump off the cockpit and run around and maybe steal some other jets. But guys, I want to just thank you guys who tuned in to watch us tonight, or today I should say. But I gotta get ready to head to work here. I've got just about 5-10 minutes before I gotta boogie on at home, so I'm glad this live stream happened and it worked out within the time frame that we wanted it to. Again, this is DCS World, the A-10C II tank killer, and this is the Enemy Within campaign that you can buy on the Eagle Dynamics website. I think it's only like $10, guys, so again, can't recommend it enough. Amazing, amazing campaign. I think I'm only like halfway through it, so I still have a few more missions to get through. And I might be live streaming again here soon. But guys, this is Captain Gonzo with that Flight Sim channel. We love you guys. We appreciate the feedback. We appreciate the support. If you haven't already, go ahead and check out our channel. Hit that subscribe button. Drop us some comments. Let us know how much we suck, because we always love hearing that. But guys, I'm going to pause it here. I'm going to go ahead and start slowing the music out a little bit as we fade out. And as Captain Flacco would say, cue the outro. Happy flying, guys.
Thank you for choosing that Flight Sim channel. We invite you to our next stream as we take the skies once again. Until next time, and as always, happy flying.